Hello, everybody. This is 5.4 part 2. So looking at the last page of notes, go ahead and look at this first problem. Okay, so you should draw a picture for sure. So it's an outdoor deck with a hot tub. Let's see. The outdoor deck measures W feet by W feet. So if they're the same, that must tell you that it's a square. So these are each W, and then a hot tub is being installed on it. That's 7 by 5. So something like this. This is not a very good picture, but 7 by 5. And it wants to know, let's see, a polynomial for the remaining area of the deck. So it wants to know a polynomial for this. So it tells you right here, you're going to do area of the outside minus area of the inside to find this area, the area of the remaining deck. And this is what it's saying right here. So the area of the outside is W times W, which is W squared. W squared, you guys. You're adding the exponents. It's a 1 and a 1. Okay, the area of the inside is just 7 times 5. So 35. So what would the area of this be? So you found the two individual areas. Now you have to do the big minus the small. So that's the big area of the, the area of the big, which is the outside, minus the area of the inside. So how you write it is this. You need some units there, and it's an area, so it's feet squared. You do need the parentheses here because you want to do this calculation and then it's that number feet squared. But we're only doing a polynomial representation, so that's your final answer. And then the last one. So it wants you to find a profit. And these are just, this is a special notation called function notation. I would not pay attention to that so much. It just means revenue as a function of X. You could calculate by doing this. Cost as a function of X, you can calculate it by doing this. So to figure out the profit as a function of X, the number of calculators, it tells you should do the revenue minus the cost. Okay, so here's your revenue polynomial minus your cost polynomial. So this. Oops. This, having the parentheses there, and we're calling this the profit because that's how you calculate profit. Having the parentheses there is very important and it's necessary. Because if you're subtracting something with two terms, you have to have the parentheses there so that it makes it with both terms. Next step is the minus gets applied to both things here. These both have to become the opposite. So your profit function is, when you combine like terms, you get 30x minus 4,000. That's it. So what's the profit on the production and sale of 250 calculators? You would plug 250 in for X, and that tells you this notationally is P of 250. This will tell you the profit that they make on 250 calculators. So you're just going to calculate that on the calculator. You get 3,500. And it's dollars because it's profit. So that's the final answer.